On the desk today is a brand new release from a micro brand called Orion. Orion is a really small operation. I think it's just one individual person, but they make really interesting designs and really cool watches. I've been following Orion for a few years now, but I've never been able to get one of their watches because they do pretty small production runs and they're always out of stock. But finally, they had a new release come out here that I have on the desk today that I finally decided to pull the trigger on. It's a new size and new dial color for this model, so I'm really excited to share it with you guys. Don't really see Orion talked about too much on YouTube in general. Hopefully we can change that and get the conversation going about this brand, because I really do like the design ethos here and what I've seen so far. All right, so let's roll the intro. When we come back, we'll do the unboxing, size it for me, show you how it wears, and then I'll tell you what I think about the watch. Alrighty, so everything on the desk here is what I got in the box. We have a Orion branded wallet, which is really nice. Nice little touch from the founder, Nick, there. We also have a polishing cloth that came in that wallet with the Orion logo, as well as a thank you card from Nick. Here's his contact info if you have any questions for him. It says thank you very much, and then you can follow him on Instagram as well. We have a warranty card in here, which is made of metal, which I find pretty interesting. It's got a little bit of information on it, including my name, so I'm covering that up. But it is the Hellcat 36 Deep Purple. My serial number is 167 and has the date there of June 11, 2025. The warranty is 1 year on this watch. It is a Miyota movement inside, so I'm not too worried about the movement itself. But I have no experience with this brand, so we're going to find out together what the watch looks like in this packaging here. Packaging overall is very nice so far. I do really appreciate that little leather wallet. We have another piece of leather here in the watch pouch itself, with the Orion logo as well embossed on it. And there we have the watch itself, wrapped around another piece of leather here, so we'll take that off. Set that aside. So let me get the plastic off, and we'll take a look at the watch. All right, so here's the Orion Hellcat 36 size for my 17cm wrist. A really nice branded clasp here on the back. Nice brush finishing with high polished edges. Operations is as you would expect. Just double button, pusher, scissor, clasp, but very, very nice design. We'll do a wrist roll and you'll see some high polish here at the center of the links. Kind of reminds me of an old Seiko bracelet in a way. Comes all the way up to this 18mm lug width. And of course, you'll get your first look here at the deep purple dial. And there's no way I'm going to be able to do this dial any justice on camera, unfortunately. But wow, this is a really, really nice dial. Absolutely striking in person. And I hope I can capture even a fraction of what I can see here in person, because this is a really, really cool dial. Zoom in a little bit further, show you the texture here. We have this nice kind of repeating triangular texture to the dial. Really nice high polished indexes at the 12369. Like the font choice here as well. Just a nice design overall. Feels like classic field watch, but very upscaled. Everything feels very high quality. That's the word that keeps coming to my mind, is quality. Yeah, I just really like this watch so far. Case design is really nice as well. I like the way that it kind of hugs the wrist here. 43mm lug to lug, which is very compact, but it does wear fine for me. And I have a 6.7-inch wrist, and 36mm is considered small for most people, but I really like the way that this looks. And I will throw in some shots of it from other angles and other perspectives, but I think this is a really nice size for this watch. So far, I'm very impressed. We'll take the watch off and we'll go over the rest of it here. We have a nice signed Orion crown here, which is really easy to operate, the Miyota 9000 series movement. Nice knurling to it. With that screw down crown, we do get 100 meters water resistance. I'm glad that they went with the 18mm lug width as well, just to kind of keep the proportions here on this watch. I'm glad they didn't just force a 20mm lug width just to have more universal strap options. I think that the 18mm lug width suits this watch really nicely with that 43mm lug to lug. A 9.9mm case height, which includes the crystal, which, there's not much crystal to include there, but it is noted that that does include the crystal, which is a flat sapphire. Really nice crystal, giving you a really nice window into that dial design. Really shallow rehaut as well. Everything feels right up front and center, right in your face, so to speak. Overall, just a nice, nice, nice design. I'm really, really impressed with this so far. Flip the watch over and I'll show you the exhibition case back, which has that 9000 series Miyota movement inside. A nice signed rotor with the Orion logo and another repeating kind of triangular pattern to it. Very, very nice. The Miota, gets a lot of criticism for being kind of noisy, but that's, par for the course. It's a reliable movement. It's a really nice high-end movement, and that rotor is nicely finished, and I think that was the right choice for this watch. So some of the criticisms of the Hellcat in the past have been the caseback and the lack of micro adjust or on-the-fly micro adjust. So those have been addressed here. We do have an on-the-fly micro adjust option on this watch. It's a pusher style micro adjust, similar to what you'd find on Erebus Ascent or Erebus Origin, which I've also shown off on the channel before. Actually, come to think of it, I haven't shown you my Ascent, but I guess I'll do that now. I also have a purple dial Ascent. Kind of do a look at both purple dials here. So this is a 39mm Ascent, and this is the 36mm Orion Hellcat for reference. Of the two, I definitely prefer the Orion's purple dial. I'm not going to be able to do either of these any justice here on the camera. I'll do my best to get more shots in the sun and kind of get the purple to pop a little bit here. But the Orion so far is my pick of the two. The other complaint that I saw a lot on the previous Hellcats was the high polish solid caseback, which of course has now been replaced by an exhibition caseback. But the original one was a really high polish kind of flat caseback with the Orion's belt constellation design, which I can definitely see why they went with that, and I can appreciate the design choice there. But what was happening is when people would put their watch down, the bracelet and clasp was just scratching up that high polish caseback, and yeah, I don't think a lot of people really like that one. So I'm glad to see that they listened and went with an exhibition one. I think this was definitely the right choice here. The watch comes in at a price of $765, which is a little bit steep for a micro brand with a Miota movement, but what I'm seeing here so far justifies that price. I really wish that you could see this in person because this is such a nice watch. Just a really, really classy little watch. The dial itself, besides what we've already talked about, just has the word Orion with the logo there at the 12 printed there. Word Hellcat automatic. Really, really minimalist. Case shape is nice. Hugs the wrist really nicely as well. We have brush finishing with a little bit of high polish here on the edge. And of course, we have this high polish bezel. But overall, again, design-wise, I really like this watch. So I learned about Orion a few years ago. Orion was actually in my area when it first started, from my understanding. So Nick at Orion, the founder and designer of this watch, got his watchmaking certificate in Seattle at the Seattle Watch Technology Institute, which is one of only 3 schools to offer the Swiss American Training Alliance certificate, SAWTA. And it's really cool that he was able to get that and use his skills and design in watchmaking to create his own brand. And I think it was well worth the effort here. I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing so far. I think the price of $765 is justified based on what I've seen. Again, it is a one-man operation. This is almost a boutique brand, basically, made by a watchmaker, certified watchmaker, and just overall, again, exudes quality from what I'm seeing so far. This also comes in a Meteorite Dial, as well as a couple other colors and different size options as well. I went with the deep purple dial. Again, I'm from the Seattle area. We have UW, which is purple and gold. So the purple dial for me was a no-brainer. It's the same reason why I went with the purple Erebus Ascent, which I actually have on a Trafford strap from Trafford Watch Company out of Austin. So this is a really cool design. Unfortunately, it won't fit the Orion, but I figured I'd show it off here. I bought that at the Wind Up Watch Fair in San Francisco when I met Nathan Trafford there. Really, really cool strap. But yeah, I really like this watch so far. It definitely has exceeded my expectations. I'll throw it on my right wrist as well, which is 7 inches exactly. So you can see how it wears on that. That's how it wears on a 7-inch wrist, or 18 centimeters. I think it's just a nice size. I think more people need to consider a 36mm watch. I know it can be a little bit daunting, kind of ironically, to get a small watch, but I think this wears so much better than a 42 or 43. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my Hellcat 36 deep purple dial, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.